So I walk up to the clinic and I'm like, hi! I'm here for my endoscopy appointment. It's in the mouth. She goes, yes, sir, we know where it is. Please come around. Okay. So I walk around and she hands me a hospital gown and says, okay, sir, just go down the hall, take off your clothes, put this on, and we'll get started. I said, I think there's a misunderstanding here. My doctor upstairs, he told me that this procedure just takes place in my mouth. She goes, that's correct. I go, oh, well then hang on to the gown, let's just go get started. She goes, no, sir, you can't have your clothes on when we do this procedure. I said, that doesn't make any sense. Because if it's just my mouth you need access to, I'm not fighting you on this. I'm not even blocking my mouth. I'm here to help. Pick a chin. Which one do you like? I'll hold it down for you. She's like, sir, it's policy that you cannot have your street clothes on when we do this procedure. I said, it's funny you should say that because I too have a policy. And my policy is that I like as many layers as possible protecting my at all times. She said, sir, would you just go put the gown on? I said, whoa, you swore. All right. So I go down to the change room and I'm standing there and I'm buck naked, right? And I start getting really paranoid about my and then I get a brilliant idea. I take the hospital gown and I put it on backwards. Smart, right? All right, to protect it. But then I look down, my is just swinging, just like. Look, it's my story. I'll make my as big as I want it to be, all right? It's India. You're all like, come on, bro. It's not even believable, okay? Not even on a humid day. It's true. It was cold in there, too, just. You know what I mean? Just looking like, that was embarrassingly small. Just looked like 3 coins and a mushroom cap. It was just terrible. It was, the worst. Oh, man. You know what I mean, right, Pratik? You know what I mean? Like it's, you know what I mean? You just had to shrivel. You ever had it shrivel up so much that you bend forward and it inverts? You're like, hey, where'd my go? You're like, no. My black security guys never get that joke. I don't get it. If I bend forward, it hits the floor. So I'm like, well, this is embarrassing. So I put the gown on the right way, and I walk back in the room. And she goes, all right, Mr. Peters, just hop up here, and we'll get started. So I hop up on the table, but I put my right against the wall. Because like I said, I train jujitsu. If you want to come at me when I'm on my back, it's your funeral, not mine. And she goes, all right, sir, just so you know, during this procedure, we're going to be putting you under using propofol. I said, wait a minute, propofol? Isn't that the shit that killed Michael Jackson? She goes, yes, it is. I go, what do you mean, yes, it is? Why are you so happy about this? Chinese, Asian, are you Chinese, sweetheart? What style of Asian are you? Are you Chinese? Yeah, that's the main one. And what's your name? Sorry? Christine, absolutely, for sure, yeah. Absolutely. One of the big dynasties, I believe right after Ming, it was Christine. Where are your parents from? Guangzhou, so they speak Cantonese. Right, see, motherfuckers, you didn't know that shit, did you? They're like, oh, he's very good. I don't know what accent that was, but that's the one I went with, all right? And did you get a Chinese name too, Christine? Because there's no way 2 people from Guangzhou went, want to name her Christine. There's no way they did that. There's just no way. What's your Chinese name? Sorry? Wang Hinten? Wang Hinten? So Wang is the family name, and then Hinten is your name. Oh, it's a good name. It's better than Christine. Wang Hinten. It's almost like a game show in China or something, you know what I mean? Like, can I get one clue? Looks like a potato. That's the Wang Hinten. Can I get another hint? No more hinting. Good to see you, Christine. You should never have to go on on an Ancestry website either, Christine. There's no information for you. There's no information for me. There should almost be like a filter that stops Chinese names from going in just to save you time, you know? Like it could detect the Chinese name. It'll be like X-I-U, and then a mirror just pops up. Bing! Hey, asshole. Take a closer look. Give me one possibility of something other than the obvious. Go ahead, I'll wait. Save your credit card info. Go to Alibaba.com. Type in promo code Wong Hin Tin. You just can't trust them. Listen, those websites ideally were designed for white Americans and black Americans. I see black people here. I don't know where you're from, because I'm in Germany. I don't know how they ended up here. What's your name, black guy? Sorry? Emmanuel. Where's your family from? Ghana. What day of the week are you? Sunday. Today. Is that Kwesi? Kwesi, I know my Kwesi, I am not your typical O'Bruni, okay? Do you know that guy behind you? Just checking. I mean, they were strategically placed, is all I'm saying. Let me see, go with the black guys over there. They just threw the black girl over there with a random guy. Just sit over there. It's like, but my family's there. Don't worry, just sit over here. Yeah, so you would never have to go on an Ancestry website. They're for black Americans, you know what I mean? Because black Americans don't know what they are either. But it's not even fair for black people when they go on an Ancestry website. You already know what the answer is going to be. Africa. I did not know this. Mother, I knew that before I came here. I need details. Downtown Africa. Hey, bitch, book a flight. We're going to downtown Africa. Thank you. Sit down, sit down. All right. Well, I don't know what you guys were expecting, but that's a lot to follow. How you doing, brown guys? Look at you, huh?
Yeah, how's it going?
You guys got the sale on the shitty shoes? What do you have in slippers? You have 2 for 1? I'll take. Are you guys twins?
No, brothers.
You're brothers. You do look like twins, so. Right. But I mean, not identical, but very close.
Same
Who's
father.
older? Same mother?
Same mother.
Yeah, good. Different father?
Same father.
Yes, good, good. Who's older out of you two?
Me.
You? How old are you?
27.
27. 27. The same age as my career, 27. And what's your name?
Nash.
Nash?
Nash Pinder.
Nash Pinder, there you go, that's... everybody was like, Nash? Pinder. And you got the flowers on your head, sweetheart? You look like a fucking Snapchat. Look like a...
It's her fault.
It's her
I didn't
fault?
want to wear them. I did not want to wear them. She made it for me.
But you still wore them?
She made it for me.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, she does. Well, it'd be funny if she just went, and then like a dog face came out, like just like on... It's a Snapchat reference for the older folks. You have kids? Do you have kids, ma'am? How many kids do you have? 2? What do you got? Boy and a girl. Which one do you like better? Boy or the girl?
I like them both.
You like them both? That's not really the question. That's not a... Listen, you know that you have a favorite. It's human nature to liking one of your kids more than the other is literally the difference between running and walking. You know that, right? Like, let me give you an example. You and your man, you're sitting in the living room, you're watching TV, and all of a sudden you hear somebody fall down the stairs. Right? You're sitting, all of a sudden you hear, ah, oh oh my God, who is it? It's me, oh my God. Right? Okay. So you're sitting there. All of a sudden you hear, oh my God, who is it? It's me. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That's all I'm trying to find out. Which one would you run for? That's all I'm asking. It's the boy, isn't it? It's always that way, mama's boy and daddy's little girl. I have a daughter, I like her. She's all about daddy, which is great with me because I'm daddy, I think our parents were the last great generation of parents, if you think about it. They knew how to control us. Think about when you were growing up. There wasn't 1 second, especially immigrant parents, because immigrant parents are mad all the time. I don't know what they're mad at, but whenever they talk to you, they're never like, isn't it a great move that we left India and came to here? It's always like, don't do that. Look at me. Do your homework. Make tea. But our parents controlled us. I'm not for 1 second on any day did I ever control my parents. And then when I was having my daughter, I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna control my kids. And then when I had my daughter, I realized I don't know how to control somebody because I only know how to be controlled. And now my daughter owns my ass. She gets away with, I don't know, she Jedi mind tricks me, dude. They're smart, especially little girls. Little boys, kind of idiots, but little girls, smart, sharp like that. Okay, I'll give you an example of how she Jedi mind tricked me. The other day, she's at my house. I put dinner out for her on the table, and I go, baby, eat your dinner. I'm gonna go feed the dog. So I put her food, I go to feed the dog. I come back to the kitchen. My daughter's gone, and her food is there. And I'm like, where the hell did she go? And I can hear her upstairs in her room. So I go upstairs to her room, and she's playing. And I go, hey, you didn't finish your food. She goes, shh, this is a library. And I'm so stupid, I went, oh, I'm sorry. They're smarter than us. They know they get away with things now. We never got away with things growing up. Like she was lying in her bed, my daughter was lying in her bed watching Frozen. I've never actually watched this movie, but Disney's smart. They put these songs in their movies that the kids love. And you don't need to watch the movie. The songs are playing. They're getting into your head. You don't even know they're sitting in there. They just sit there dormant. And then they manifest themselves whenever they need to. You don't even know the songs are in there. I'm in traffic the other day. This dude cuts me off. I lose my temper. I go, you son of a bitch! My brother just looks at me and goes, dude, let it go. Let it go. So anyway, my daughter's lying on her bed while I'm watching Frozen on her iPad. And I'm one of those dads who's very excited. I'm always excited when I see my daughter. I don't want to be a cool dad. I don't want to be the dad that's like, hey, so listen, why don't we have a conversation? No, she's a child, and I'm very childish, so it works out really well. So I burst into her room. First of all, it's my house. I'll burst into whatever room I want. Second of all, she's 5.5. She's not going to be doing anything weird, so we're good. So I burst in her room, and I go, baby! And I guess it startled her. But she didn't react like a 5-year-old. She didn't react like, yeah. She reacted like a woman. She got angry. It wasn't like, ah. It was like this. Without using any words, she went, do you not see what I'm doing? And she got so angry that it made me laugh. And the more I laughed, the angrier she got. Like a real woman. Next time your woman's yelling at you, I dare you to laugh. They get worse. What are you laughing at? I don't know. But this is awesome. Because my happiness is making you angrier. And I'd start laughing. The more I would laugh, the more angry she would get. And the more angry she would get, the more I would laugh until she was just finally like, Daddy, stop it! And I go, I can't. You need to break this chain. And then I started thinking about it. There wasn't one single time in my entire life even at 46 years old, that I could have said to my dad, shh. That would not have ended well ever. Imagine being 5 years old, me being 5 years old, sitting in the living room watching TV, and my dad walks in, son, and I go, shh. You don't shush me! I'll throw the TV at you! This was 1975 when TVs weighed 1,800 pounds. When it was more than just a TV. It was a TV, it was a speaker system, it was a shelving unit, it was a turntable on top, it had an 8-track player, cassette deck, it held records, phone books, it had a doily that ran across the top with a vase with plastic flowers in them. Those plastic flowers were the best thing ever invented in the 70s. You know, sweetheart, you're wearing them on your head.